My name is Bart Scott, Baltimore Ravens former linebacker, AKA the Mad Backer, and this is Untold Stories.
No, the hardest hit we talked about it was
Oh, he's on video.
early on in my career. We were in Baltimore, and
My son, who thinks I'm the
Bart
biggest
Scott.
cornball in the world.
Okay.
So this is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and he won 2 Super Bowls, but he was a hated rival, and we hated him. My team here, the Baltimore Ravens.
He hit me so hard, and I remember laying there like I don't know that I'm alive. Like it was like so. That was the hardest I ever got hit, and I laid there because it hurt really bad.
Blitz pressure, down goes Roethlisberger.
Oh, you guys still show it? Oh, thank you so much. See, I feel like Highlander now. I'm immortalized. At least I love that I can be part of a moment. And this was a play, I think it was Ace's Fire Zone. At this time, this was when Rex was really in his bag with the Neba defense. We called it organized chaos. We didn't know, and they didn't know, and that was the beauty of it. That's the slogan. So we're moving around and we're disguising, but we're disguising correctly. So Adelia's job is to stand up over the tackle and take 2 steps and put his hands up and flash his hands. As soon as the tackle engages him, I just need Adelius to do this for 1 second, and he's gonna back up. So now, once he backs up and realizes that Adelius isn't coming, he has to find work. Now, you always need a guy that didn't study. And the guy that didn't study was Willie Parker, because really they did have it picked up if Willie would have went the right way.
Willie went left instead of right to pick him up, so I thought he was picked up.
And I'm coming, I'm saying, I can't believe this. This dude has his chest wide open to me. But I'm thinking they're gonna see this as a hot route and the ball's gonna be out. And he burped the baby. And when he burped the baby, I knew that Ben was trying to make a play down the field. And all I could see was that chest and that number. And better yet, that chin. Got a chin like Jay Leno. I couldn't wait to go knock that smile out of his smug face. Nobody has taken more from the Ravens than Ben Roethlisberger, and it was our time to get some get back.
2nd down and 8. Fans on their feet. 3 receivers left. Cedric Wilson split right. Blitz pressure.
But at the slight moment, I remember that I had respect. Had hatred, but I had respect for the Steelers. I respected the fact that they were like men, that they were willing to stand toe-to-toe, and they were built in our image. So at the last second, I came to my senses. And instead of putting my face mask in his sternum, I slid it to the left side of his shoulder pad so that I wouldn't break his ribs or crush his sternum.
Blitz pressure, down goes Roethlisberger.
His body was like a feather. I've never got such great chin music in my life. I just remember hitting the ground. And I can remember Corey Ivy smacking me in the back of the head. And I can remember all my teammates were as hyped as I were about it. I mean, they were flexing, they were walking around, they were talking stuff, and it was almost like all of us did it because it was like the most beautiful play that you can ever think of.
Got jacked up. Part of football. Feel sorry for his mom.
And the greatest moment was watching him sit there and squirm and kick his feet out. And a guy that's been there took them all and took some shots from some hell of a football players. I take pride in I wasn't the biggest, I wasn't the strongest, but I was willing to commit and sit on my punches like great boxers do. And if it knocked me out, it knocked me out. And I'm glad that every time that the Ravens see that flashback, they know that I decapitated him and took his soul.